everyone, and welcome to the Library Kitchen here at the Gloucester County Public Library. I'm Chris, and today on the Library Kitchen, we're making a pesto tortellini with asparagus. This is a one-pot meal that is great for weeknights when you're tired after coming home from work and really don't want to make a large meal. It uses one pot, and it's quick and easy with just a few ingredients. Ooh, here at the Library Kitchen today, we have a guest that just walked in, Gloria Williams from the Community Engagement Office with the county. Hi, Gloria.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Well, I'm glad you stopped by. So, are you ready to make some tortellini with me today?
Absolutely.
All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start with our pot, and we're going to turn it on to medium-high. And we're going to put a little bit of a drizzle of olive oil in our pan and get that going. Now, in the meantime, we've got a little bit of prep to do, and that is we're going to turn on our oven to 500 degrees with the broiler. And so for this dish, we're going to use 8 ounces of asparagus, and we're going to cut that into 2-inch pieces. Now, I like to cut the bottom 2/3 off of my asparagus, because sometimes asparagus stems are a little woody at the bottom and chewy. So I like to use just the top 2/3 of the asparagus. We're also going to chop up 2 cloves of garlic. And we're going to slice that kind of thin to put in with our asparagus as it sautés. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get our asparagus into the oil. And we're going to just saute this.
It smells so good already.
Yeah, it does. We're going to saute for about 2 minutes until the asparagus starts to soften.
All these beautiful things.
No, and you can start to smell the asparagus already.
Absolutely.
We're also going to add a couple grinds of salt to our asparagus. And a little bit of ground pepper. All right. We're just going to give this a stir. Now again, this is a one-pot meal, and this pot that we're using is oven safe. However, our oven is not big enough to broil our dish, so we're going to transfer it to a baking dish here in a few minutes. So, Gloria, now that the asparagus has softened for just a few minutes, we're going to go ahead and add that garlic. So
okay.
You can pass me the garlic.
This is really thinly sliced.
Thinly sliced garlic. So we're going to put that in our pot.
Oh my gosh.
We're just going to cook this for about 1 minute until it starts to get a little fragrant.
Okay.
So, what kind of things do y'all do at the Community Engagement Office?
Oh my goodness. So we are the Community Engagement and Public Information Department for Gloucester County. So in addition to the community school program, which we oversee in all of the middle schools and elementary schools in the county, we also oversee all the public information efforts to get all of the important information out to our community. So we do the Beehive, we do social media, the Current Conversations podcast, and we have the pleasure of working with all of the different departments like the Gloucester Library. It's an incredible department.
All right.
We have a really fun job.
Y'all are very busy.
Thank you. We are busy. Well, just like the library. I mean, what an incredible program to be able to learn about healthy meals, quick meals, right here in our own library.
Thank you. So this has been cooking for about 1 minute, and we're going to go ahead now, and we are going to add 2 ounces of pesto.
Okay. So already prepared pesto.
Already prepared pesto.
Got it.
This will help flavor our tortellini. And next thing we're going to do is going to add a little bit of veggie stock concentrate.
Is that
this one right here?
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Excellent.
We're going to add this in.
Perfect.
And that is kind of like a veggie stock, except it's concentrated because we're going to be adding milk in a few minutes and cooking our tortellini with our asparagus in milk.
Okay.
It's going to make its own sauce.
Does the veggie stock add flavor?
It does. It basically helps to flavor the dish. All right. Next thing, if you could pass me the milk.
Okay. What type of milk is this?
Just the whole milk.
Okay.
And it's 1 cup of whole milk. So we're going to pour this in. And we're going to give it a stir and let it sit for about 30 seconds to everything to combine. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be taking 9 ounces of just a cheese tortellini.
Okay.
We're going to put that into our pot and we're going to simmer it under medium heat for about 5 to 7 minutes until it starts getting tender.
Okay.
So, all right, and you can go ahead and pass me the cheese tortellini. And this is 9 ounces of cheese tortellini.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my gosh, you can smell the basil.
You can already smell the basil. So we're going to just give this a nice stir. We're going to put the lid on it and we're going to bring it to a boil on high heat for just 1 minute. And then once it reaches a boil, we're going to cut it back down to medium low and let it simmer for 7 minutes until softened.
So that'll cook the pasta right in there.
And make its own little basil sauce.
That sounds amazing.
And once this is going, while this is simmering, we're going to go ahead and make a Panko breadcrumb and Parmesan topping for our dish.
Sounds amazing. Cheese and breadcrumbs. It sounds good.
Crunchy, toasty.
Yep.
So about 5 minutes and we'll get started on our topping.
Sounds good.
So it's been a couple minutes that our tortellini's been simmering in our pot. And so Gloria, if you don't mind, we're going to make a nice crunchy Panko breadcrumb Parmesan topping to go on top of this tortellini before we put it in the oven. So what we're going to need is a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs to the bowl. We need a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Then we're going to need a little drizzle of olive oil over all of it.
Tell me when.
Okay. That looks just about right.
Perfect.
Little grind of salt and pepper. That's good. A little bit of pepper. All right. And then you're just going to stir all of that together.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to get our baking dish.
This smells so amazing. All of it.
So we're going to be using a baking dish because we're going to put our tortellini under the broiler just for in a few minutes. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use a little cooking spray just to make sure nothing sticks. And I think we're ready to actually put our tortellini in our baking dish and into the breville it will go.
Perfect.
So we'll turn this off.
I love how easy it is that it's all in one pot.
It's all in one pot. It is so good. Pasta, a little bit of veggies, pesto. We're going to make this wonderful Parmesan Panko topping for it. Spread that out. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we will just sprinkle the top of our dish with this breadcrumb cheese topping.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's all the colors.
Smells amazing. The pesto, the asparagus, cheese.
And this seems, it has veggies in it, but it's pasta. It seems super kid friendly. It's something for everybody.
It's healthy.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this in the oven under the broiler for a few minutes until toasted. We'll be back in a few minutes. So Gloria, I believe the tortellini is ready to come out of the oven and to taste.
It's very exciting news.
All right, let's get it out of here.
It's so beautiful.
It really is.
It really
Doesn't it look
is
great?
so beautiful.
It looks great. All right, let me close my oven
Oh
off.
my goodness. Wow.
And you're ready to taste, right?
I am very ready to taste.
All right.
Thank you.
So let's get you a. Oh my gosh!
So you can use any baking dish for this?
Any baking dish, yes. Now it needs to be able to stay in high heat under the broiler.
Okay.
Let's give you a nice serving of this. You're gonna have pieces of garlic in there,
That
the
is
basil,
wonderful. Thank you so
the
much.
asparagus.
Okay. So I can try it now?
You can try it now.
Oh my goodness.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
You like it? You're not saying anything.
It's amazing.
But you know,
It's absolutely
eating
perfect.
speaks louder than words.
This is true. The flavor, the spice, it's absolutely perfect. The pesto is wonderful.
Good.
Wow. Thank you. This has
You're
been
welcome.
so fun.
Thank you for coming by. So folks, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Gloucester County YouTube channel so that you don't miss any upcoming recipes or cooking demonstrations. Bye-bye.